Welcome back to the Global UAV Technologies CEO interview. I'm Trevor Hall, the Marketing Director for Global UAV Technologies. You are tuned in to part 2 of a 3-part interview we conducted with CEO Mike Burns earlier this week. Today we talk about the recent news release regarding test flight done using the 4G cellular connectivity to conduct flight missions. We go in depth about the operations and why it is significant for Global UAV Technologies and its subsidiaries. Without further ado, let's tune into the interview. I do want to kind of follow up on the recent news release I think we put out last week regarding a flight test using connectivity with the 4G cellular network, which was quite the big accomplishment, not only for us at Global, but also for the industry as well. I was just curious, how has the industry responded to the news, and what does this mean for Global UAV moving forward?
It was a really exciting step for us to be able to realize some of the efforts of the project that we have at hand and turn a concept into reality by flying one of our systems using the 4G network for command and control and telemetry feedback. What that did is it really shows the capability of our engineering team, but it also points us in a new direction, because currently, right now, in the industry, the majority of commercial UAS and commercial products that you can purchase, and even on the consumer level, they're all flying off of direct radio link controls on frequencies such as Wi-Fi band frequencies or 900 megahertz frequencies. These have serious limitations in terms of range that you can operate away from the operator on the ground, but it also requires that you have to have direct radio link line of sight between the operator on the ground. And if we're moving to an environment that requires you to be able to base, at the headquarters somewhere in the world and operate a fleet of drones from there, you need to have technology like this to do it. It also has applications on the ground in terms of putting a drone in the hands of a first responder or someone in an urban environment. If you need to fly around the building, you have full radio link still, or you have full data link. Whereas if you're operating the drone on radio link, as soon as it turns a corner, you lose everything. So it actually has real impacts on what we can do, and it brings another brick into the wall of what needs to be done in terms of flying beyond visual line of sight and bringing solid technology to the market. So it's a really exciting step.
In that news release, what wasn't actually shared was a lot of the nuts and bolts of that operation. I was just curious, in regards to that 4G cellular flight test, what platform was that flight conducted with?
NOVAerial has a couple of different platforms it uses. Obviously, the Precision 800 is the commercial production platform right now, but we also have some internal research and development type systems, especially ones that we use to test new products and new technology. So this was flown on one of our multi-copter platforms that allows us to do lots of flights quickly, and it's a nice platform to test new technology on. So we used one of our multi-copters for it.
Oh, that's great. That's very interesting. I'm sure people find a lot of interest in that. It's obviously the Procyon takes a lot of the shine, but it's nice to know that there's other work behind the scenes there at NOVAerial as well. That will do it for part 2 of 3 of this CEO interview from Global UAV Technologies. Stay tuned to all Global UAV communication distribution channels, including social media and your email list, to stay updated when Part 3 is released. Thank you for listening.